Your legs aren't just getting weaker because of age. They're being poisoned. One bite at a time, that's right. What if I told you the real reason your legs feel heavier, your knees ache more, and walking up the stairs feels like climbing a mountain? Isn't just getting old, it's what's on your plate. Hi there, I'm Dr. Walter Jennings, a retired orthopedic specialist with over 4 decades helping folks just like you stay on their feet. And what I've seen over the years is shocking. Most seniors are unknowingly eating away their leg strength, day by day, meal by meal. Now listen closely, because I'm about to tell you the truth most doctors don't say out loud. There are 5 common foods, yes, 5, that millions of Americans over 60 eat every single day. And they are quietly robbing you of your strength, balance, and independence. You won't hear this on the evening news, but it's real. These foods trigger inflammation, block blood flow, starve your muscles of nutrients, and slowly destroy your leg power. I've seen patients who could barely walk, and once we removed these foods, they were climbing stairs again, gardening, dancing with their grandkids. So if you felt weaker lately, if your legs cramp, swell, or tremble more than they used to, don't go anywhere. The next few minutes could change everything. And trust me, you need to hear this before your next meal. Now that you know something's been quietly attacking your legs, let me ask you this. What did you have for breakfast this morning? A muffin? A bowl of cereal? 8. Maybe a sweet cup of coffee with flavored creamer? But what if I told you that your very first meal of the day might be the #1 reason your legs feel weaker, stiffer, and more tired than they used to? There's one sneaky ingredient hiding in plain sight. Inside your bread, your snacks, your sauces, even those so-called healthy yogurts, and it's acting like a silent muscle killer. It gives you a quick boost, sure, but then hours later, it pulls the rug right out from under you. And the worst part? Most folks over 60 are eating it every single day without knowing the damage it's causing. So if you're ready to take back your strength, let us dive into food number 1. The sugary trap that is stealing your power one bite at a time. All right, let us talk about the #1 silent killer stealing the strength from your legs. Processed sugar. Now I know what you're thinking. Come on, doc. It's just a little sugar in my coffee, a muffin here, a slice of cake there. But I'm here to tell you the truth, and it might shock you. That sweet stuff is not just harmless. It's a muscle-wasting, energy-crashing, inflammation-igniting toxin that's hiding in plain sight. Every time you eat it, your blood sugar spikes like a rocket, then crashes just as fast. You feel tired, sluggish, weak. That's not just getting older. That's sugar draining the fuel from your muscles, and it doesn't stop there. Processed sugar blocks the absorption of critical minerals like magnesium and calcium, both essential for muscle strength and joint health. Without them, your legs start to feel stiff, steady, and eventually frail. It also sparks chronic inflammation, the kind that creeps into your joints, tightens your blood vessels, and slowly cuts off circulation to your legs. The scariest part? Sugar is everywhere. It's not just in candy or soda. It's hiding in your bread, your pasta sauce, your salad dressing, even in low-fat yogurts that pretend to be healthy. That's why so many seniors are losing leg strength and don't even know why. But here's the good news. You can fight back. Swap the white sugar for raw honey, dates, or coconut sugar. Craving sweets? Grab some dark chocolate, Greek yogurt with berries, or a handful of nuts. Your legs need real fuel, not fake sweetness. You have the power to reverse the damage. But only if you cut sugar before it cuts your strength. Now, let's move to the next food threat. This one might be even worse. Now, if you thought sugar was bad, wait until you hear this. The next enemy creeping into your kitchen is deep-fried food and fast food, and believe me, it's destroying your legs faster than you think. I know it smells good. That crispy fried chicken, those golden French fries, the crunchy fish sandwich from your favorite drive-thru, but what you daren't smell is the inflammation building inside your joints. Right, the circulation slowing in your legs. The muscle fibers breaking down one bite at a time. These greasy foods are loaded with trans fats, artificial fats that trigger a storm of damage in your body. They don't just clog your arteries, they attack your muscles, your bones, your nerves. And here's the worst part. Fast food joints reuse their oil over and over again, turning it into a toxic brew full of free radicals. These free radicals age your cells, weaken your muscles, and strip away bone strength like rust eating through steel. Ever felt extra tired or achy after a greasy meal? That's not your imagination. That's your body begging you to stop. Your legs don't get the oxygen or nutrients they need. Your muscles starve. Your joints stiffen. And day by day, you lose just a little more strength. But don't worry. I'm not saying you can never enjoy a crispy meal again. Just change the way you cook. Instead of deep frying, try air frying, grilling, or baking. Use healthy oils like olive oil or avocado oil. Craving something crunchy? Go for roasted chickpeas, baked sweet potato fries, or a handful of almonds. Remember, every meal is a choice. Fuel your legs or feed the weakness. And what I'm about to reveal in part 3 might shock you even more, because it's hiding in your fridge right now. Now listen carefully, because this next one fools almost everybody. I'm talking about processed meats. Yep, I mean those deli slices, sausages, hot dogs, and even those quick-fix microwave meats sitting in your fridge. They may seem like an easy source of protein, but the truth is, they're silently destroying your leg strength. These meats are pumped full of sodium, preservatives, nitrates, and every bite sends a wave of damage through your muscles and joints. First, let's talk salt. These meats are loaded with it. And too much salt doesn't just raise your blood pressure, it blocks blood flow, causes water retention, and starves your muscles of oxygen. That's why your legs feel stiff, swollen, or heavy after eating them. But that's just the beginning. The nitrates in processed meats create chronic inflammation inside your body. That inflammation slowly breaks down muscle fibers, weakens your bones. And here's the real kicker. It can even damage the nerves that control your legs. That means slower reflexes, poor coordination, and more risk of falls. I've had patients come in wondering why their legs felt shaky or numb, and the answer was sitting right there in their lunch meat. But here's what you can do. Ditch the deli and go fresh. Choose grilled chicken, turkey, or fish. Real protein without the chemical overload. Prefer plant-based? Lentils, beans, and tofu are great options that support muscle strength instead of tearing it down. And if you must eat processed meats, go nitrate-free and keep it to a rare treat, not a daily habit. Because every slice you skip is one step closer to stronger, more stable legs. And don't go anywhere. Part 4 reveals a hidden threat you probably sprinkle on your food every single day. Alright folks, it's time we talk about something that seems harmless, but is silently draining the strength from your legs every single day. I'm talking about salt. Not just the salt you sprinkle on your eggs, but the massive amounts hiding in canned soups, frozen dinners, instant noodles, sauces, snacks. You see, too much sodium dose in tea just bloat you or make you thirsty. It wreaks havoc deep inside your body. It tightens your blood vessels, slows down circulation, and blocks the delivery of oxygen and nutrients to your muscles. That means your legs get weaker, more cramped, and more tired. Even if you've done nothing all day, you ever notice your feet swelling after a salty meal? Or wake up with stiff legs at night? That's not normal aging. That's sodium overloading your system and begging for relief. And it gets worse. Excess salt also interferes with calcium absorption. That means your bones get weaker with every salty bite, raising your risk of fractures and long-term mobility loss. But here's the scary part. Most people have no idea how much sodium they're eating. It's hidden in breads, cereals, condiments, and restaurant food. Even meals that don't taste salty can be packed with it. So what do? Read your labels. Aim for less than 2,300 milligrams of sodium a day. Swap processed foods for fresh ones. Flavor your meals with herbs, lemon juice, or a pinch of sea salt instead of pouring it on. And drink plenty of water, because hydration helps flush out the extra salt your kidneys are struggling to remove. Trust me, your legs will feel the difference. And coming up next, the fifth and final food that may look innocent, but is robbing your strength with every bite. Now let us talk about a sneaky villain that is likely sitting on your dinner plate, and it has been draining your energy and leg strength for years. I'm talking about refined carbs. White bread, white rice, regular pasta, crackers, pastries. They may taste familiar, comforting even. But they are silently robbing your muscles of the fuel they desperately need. Here's what happens. The moment you eat refined carbs, your blood sugar spikes like a rocket, then crashes hard. That crash leaves your legs feeling heavy, your energy drained, and your body craving more sugar just to stay upright. But it doesn't stop there. Refined carbs are stripped of fiber and nutrients. They feed inflammation, contribute to insulin resistance, and block the minerals your muscles and bones rely on. I've seen it in patient after patient. After a plate of white pasta or toast, they feel sluggish, shaky, and weak. It's not in your head, it's the food. And over time, quick-burning carbs can lead to fat gain, muscle loss, poor circulation, and even nerve damage, all of which make walking, climbing stairs, or even standing more difficult. But don't panic. You don't have to cut out carbs entirely. You just have to choose better ones. Whole grains like brown rice, quinoa, oats, and sprouted grain bread give your body long-lasting energy and protect your muscles. Pair them with protein and fiber, like eggs, fish, beans, or leafy greens, to keep your blood sugar steady and your legs powered all day long. Remember, every bite is either feeding your strength or feeding your weakness. So the next time you reach for that soft white roll or bowl of noodles, ask yourself, is this helping me move forward or holding me back? Now listen to me closely, because this part might be the most important thing you hear today. If your legs have been feeling weaker, if you've noticed more cramping, swelling, stiffness, or just plain exhaustion, don't just blame your age. Blame your plate. The foods you eat every single day could be the real reason your strength is slipping away. Sugar, fried foods, processed meats, salty snacks, and refined carbs, they may look harmless, but they are quietly attacking your muscles, blocking your circulation and breaking down your bones from the inside out. It's not just aging, that's damage you can stop and reverse, starting today. So I urge you, take a hard look at your meals. What's in your fridge? What's on your grocery list? Because every bite is a choice between strength and struggle, between freedom and dependence. Trust me, your legs are counting on you. If you want to keep walking strong, climbing stairs, and staying independent well into your 70s, 80s, even 90s, it starts with what you put on your fork. If you've got questions or you're not sure what's safe to eat, drop a comment below. My team and I are here to help. And if this video opened your eyes, do me a favor. Hit that bell, tap that subscribe button, and stay with us. Because your health matters, your strength matters, and this journey, it's just getting started.